is my Gmod tutorial for a trap, and first of all you're going to need to spawn a large, flat, heavy object. For this I like to use the PHX pack. I use the 4x4, and you're going to need to make sure that this is flat against the wall, as flat as you can get it, and you're also going to need to raise it off the ground slightly so that it doesn't drag along and wreck everything. Just check it's flat. Perfect. Right, that's perfect there, so you're going to want to use a slider constraint tool now, if you've not used one of these before. Really simple, and this is quite a good opportunity to tell you what it does. You need to find the center point of the 4x4, which is there, and right click it to make it straight. Right clicking it just makes it straight between two different surfaces, which is good. Next you're going to want to use the hydraulic tool. It's another simple tool, and with this you're going to need to make sure that the key is simple, and you're going to need to make sure that the height and speed are at the max, which is 1000. You're going to need to find the center point on the edges and right click again, which just makes it perfectly straight between 2 points. There you go, that's the first part of the trap. Oh, test that, works fine. Now what you want to do is go to the corner tool pack, and if you haven't already got this, it's definitely worth a download. Get it from Gmod.org. You want to use the Connors tool pressure pad, and make sure the key to emulate is set to the same key as your hydraulics, which for me is 1. You also want to make sure the mass is fairly low, and you want to make sure the model is something fairly flat. I like to use the lid because it works quite well. You want to lay these out so that there's no gaps, therefore nobody can miss the trap. If you're paranoid that someone might try and jump over there, just put a few more. There you go. Right, that's that all settled. Now you're going to need to use the colour tool, and I'm not an expert with this tool, but some way of making everything transparent. That's not it. Let's see. No. That's not anything. Ah, there you are. That's not too great. Let's just tweak the settings again. There we go. Maximum transparency. And there you go, that's your trap entirely finished. Just give it a little test run there. There you go, it works. Now you have a working trap, all set up and made in Gmod. Your final product might look something like... There you go, that's a working trap. If you want to give me an ad on Steam, my username is Smith. I'll post it in the description. Stay tuned for more tutorial videos from me.